not here to talk about engagement. We are here to talk about the best TV show of the year, I think.
Yeah.
Can we say that now?
I'm pretty confident this is the best thing I've seen. Like, when I saw the first season of The Bear, I was like, that's the best thing I've seen this year. Fillmore TV. I'm feeling pretty confident that this is up there with the best thing I've seen Fillmore TV this year as well. So, yeah. And that includes Barbenheimer as well.
Barbenheimer, Succession.
Yeah.
Succession found rotting. And I heard you say that, I was like, I don't know. But they did it. And it's just, I think, we'll obviously get into it a bit later on, but like, I think the main thing that separates Succession and The Bear for me now, and like, specifically this second season and obviously Succession's last season, like, The Bear is just beautiful in every sense of the word, in a way that Succession isn't, and I don't think it wants to be and isn't trying to be. But like, there's like every facet of The Bear is considered. It looks visually stunning. All of the performances are really strong. All the characters are really well written. You're rooting for them in a way that you're, again, like, it's cheap to say that about Succession. You're obviously not. But it's like, it's a very, I don't know what the word is. Like, it's very, the characters are very tangible in a way. And I've never had a show where, like, you know, when people talk about, like, it's like sitting down with, like, you're with friends, or like, it's like you're back with your family or whatever in inverted commas. I so strongly feel it with them that I can barely put it into words.
I think it's a thing of, you identify with it so much. Because that's what I felt watching the first season. I really felt like I identified with Carmy in that, I don't know about you, but like, I have lots of problems with anxiety, and I have lots of problems with stress, and I have lots of problems with separating my work and what I do from my personal life, to the detriment of my personal life. And I find that, you know, you can watch shows like ER, or you can watch shows like, you know, The Good Wife, or you can watch shows like any show where it's about a high-flying kind of like, you know, industry where it's all really sexy and everyone's like, oh, I don't have time for a romance, but I'm going to have romance anyway kind of stuff. I've never seen a show capture the actual, like, raw kind of, I don't want to say anger. It's not anger, but it's like, it's the sort of frustration, the personal frustration that you feel with yourself, that you're like, I can't do anything else but this. And I'm so annoyed at myself that I can't juggle everything. I can't have everything. And, you know, in the first season, it was all chaos, rah, rah, rah. But in the second season, even when he kind of takes the foot off the pedal and he's like, right, now we're actually going to sit down and actually think about this. And he tries to allow himself a little bit of a kind of what seems like normality, and they all kind of have it in that kind of way. Ultimately, when it comes to the crunch, they're all just like falling apart. But the only thing that's holding them together is the fact that they want to do this, that they can't do anything else. Like, there was a brilliant line, I think it was either in the second or the third episode, where Sydney says, why can't we put everything into everything, or something like that. I'm paraphrasing it now, but it was the sort of thing of like, you know, the dad was trying to kind of talk her out of like, you know, look, maybe you can just relax and you don't have to go hell for leather at this. And she's like, no, I want to give everything I have into this. Why is that such a bad thing? Like, and again, I think this is why, it's certainly for me, this is why I connected with it so much, is that I saw so much in different parts of it that I identified with myself. And I think that is why. I think that's why The Bear has connected with people in such a way, is that it's very relatable. It's very human in a way that Succession isn't. Like, Succession, I think, is, you know, brilliant and very well written, and the characters are vulnerable, but in a completely different way. It's almost kind of like Greek tragedy kind of thing, you know, that kind of way. They operate in such a sphere beyond any kind of normal relatability. And that's the point. Like, they're meant to be like fucking aliens, pardon my language.
It's fine, we're behind a paywall, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah. Whereas in The Bear, like, it's a very working class show. Like,